Hi everyone, my name is Deema Tinwani. This is my TLD presentation titled My Transformative Journey of Personal and Professional Growth at NTU. So now what I wanted to achieve during my postgraduate study. I wanted to get knowledge in specific field of marketing. As I completed my graduation in commerce in 2015, after that I didn't complete my masters and I started working in an organization. But I felt that there should be any specific field in which I can work on and I learn. That's why I choose here to study digital marketing. Secondly, I worked in two different companies with no set future goals. From postgraduate study, I wanted to set my clear goals. I always wanted to work in multinational company for countable experience toward my career. As I worked before in two companies as a client relationship manager, but I didn't get that growth which I wanted. So I came here and I want to get placement in any good company. I wanted to study master level to get higher salary for independent future. I wanted to learn digital tools and techniques with a professional degree. So here are my strengths which I have found through career assessment test provided by NTU. I found that I am creative, curious and interested in possibilities. I enjoy finding the relationship between things or ideas by look forward to the future and all the possibilities and enjoy learning new skills facing new challenges. Secondly, I am task focused. I find it easy to make difficult decisions and be able to take a tough line with people. Also, I find it easy to separate emotions from fact and objectivity and remain calm in a crisis. I can easily adapt to the changing environment, which would help me to work in diversified business culture. And at last, I am highly organized. Approach to the outside world in a judging attitude. I try to order and control. I try to be tidy, proficient, and highly organized, and dislike things that are disorganized and unpredictable. I always be prepared for every eventuality and be efficient at task and meeting deadlines. So I found three weaknesses which I want to overcome. First is I'm introvert. I am less outgoing and more comfortable working by myself. I often perceived as quieter and more reflective than an extrovert. I want to think things through carefully before I act or speak and prefer not to be the center of attraction. Secondly, I always struggle managing time between my professional and personal life. There is always lack of time for me to prepare anything. Finally, as I said, I want to be organized, so I get frustrated when I see unorganized work or become impatient. So this is the personal development plan at beginning to overcome my weaknesses. So to overcome my first weakness, which was introvert, I decided to participate in personal development activities like grit personal development. Then I thought I should participate in team so that I would be more comfortable. I started participating in Think You Better Challenge and started working in teams. Then to develop my professional skills, I did coding at uni and code for girls to gain additional knowledge towards my degree. Finally, to manage time, I did part-time jobs which helped me to manage time accordingly. So these are the activities which are linked to my personal action plan. What type of CPT I did? I chose 8 activities by completing 21 hours that could help me to overcome my weaknesses. To overcome the weakness of introvert, I choose to go for Hive networking and grit personal development, where I develop my personal skills. I did networking, which helped me to gain the confidence. After that, to get the job and to secure a placement, I started going in CV and cover letter workshops, preparing for interviews, writing for business, which really helped me well and that's why I was able to secure a placement successfully. After that, for additional knowledge towards digital marketing, I went to Code at Uni workshop, Google AdWord workshop to increase my knowledge toward digital marketing. So now let's check how I have changed myself. I became more confident while approaching others. I started doing my time management effectively between work and studies. I became more enthusiastic and engaging in class by asking questions. I became more comfortable in delivering presentation, noticeably more confidence in this area as I got high distinction after delivering presentation in Principle of Marketing module. I now ready to present in an interview more confidently. These are some of the evidence which shows my learning and achievement towards my NTU journey. So Accelerate 8 Bronze Award, which I earned by going to different workshops and seminars. Then I earned the certificate of participation in Think You Better, and finally the certificate of completion of Code at NTU. Now let's see what did I learn. So I learned to have positive mindset. This helped me to overcome my fear of failure and my tendency to be self-critical. Second, I learned to voice the opinion. During all the workshop and seminars I attend, it was always told to speak up. I started giving my opinions which were encouraged by everyone. Finally, I learned to be confident around others. By working in teams and sharing ideas, I built up my confidence. Now I believe that developing skills and learning about myself helped me significantly to find out weakness and to overcome them to achieve specific goal, to know how my mindset is developed and to get more clear and confident in achieving the future goal. The importance of personal and professional development. Yes, personal and professional development are important to get ourselves updated towards new opportunities in business or in personal lifestyle. It helps to understand the weakness which can be overcome by developing skills. Now, will I use PDP in the future? Well, yes, I will use PDP in the future, but for long-term plans and to acquire new skills. Now, here are the answer of SDG questions. The first question was that what goals are the most significant for your discipline area or future career? I chose UN Goal 8, which is decent work and economic growth. Because globally labor productivity has increased and unemployment is back to pre-financial crisis levels. However, the global economy is growing at a slower rate. More progress is needed to increase employment opportunities, particularly for young people, reduce informal employment and the gender pay gap, and promote safe and secure working environment to create decent work for all. I believe we must protect labor rights and once for all put a stop to modern slavery and child labor. If we promote job creation and expanded access to banking and financial services, we can make sure that everyone gets the benefit of entrepreneurship and innovation. Secondly, I choose gender equality. While some indicators of gender equality are progressing, such as significant decline in the prevalence of female genital mutilation and early marriage, the overall numbers continue to be high. Moreover, insufficient progress on structural issues at the root of gender equality, such as legal discrimination, unfair social norms, and attitude decision making on sexual and reproductive issues, and low level of political participation, are undermining the ability to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 5. Finally, I chose goal number 12, responsible consumption and production. Worldwide material consumption has expanded rapidly as material footprint per capita seriously jeopardizing the achievement of Sustainable Development Goal 12 and the goals more broadly. Urgent action is needed to ensure that current material needs do not lead to over-extraction of resources or the degradation of environmental resources, and should include policies that improve resource efficiency, reduce waste, and mainstream sustainability practice across all sectors of the economy. So now what do you understand by the term responsible management and what do you think it matters in business? This is the first competency question. I think responsible management can be described as seeking to balance the interest of people, companies, environment to prosper for the benefit of both current and future generation. It's about designing your business process and activities in a way that meets certain social and environmental minimum standards. There are three domains of responsible management which are highly interrelated: ethics, sustainability, and responsibility. Each of the three domains provides a unique perspective and complement each other in their effects on management. Therefore, responsible management refers to the management practice leading to the performance which is socially, environmentally, and economically sustainable and leads to moral excellence. So I have demonstrated leadership skill in my previous company where I was working as a client relationship manager in an IT company. So one day my client asked to prepare presentation and create video on project on an urgent notice. That day our office was closed and no one was ready to answer his calls. Yet it was not my duty to make the presentation for him. But as a client relationship manager, I responded him and assured him that I will make his presentation. I worked that full day and prepared presentation and created video by myself. I hand over the presentation on very next day to the client and client was very satisfied after watching presentation. In this way I showed my leadership skills without asking my boss, without asking my owner. I took this responsibility and completed it. So this is the situation of Think You Better challenge which was held in NTU. It was a situation where we had to solve a problem as a team. So there was a company named The Sweet Stuff and the owner was there with the problems. We had to solve the problems of the company by giving effective solutions. So we worked in a team with students from different backgrounds. It was my first experience working with different students from different backgrounds. I solved problem by brainstorming related to its website and digital marketing. Everyone had different opinions. However, my opinions were really appreciated. We finally gave the presentation after working on company's marketing and digital marketing techniques. We gave effective solution to its website and digital marketing. The owner of company was very satisfied to get the solution of its problem. So from working as a part of culturally diverse teams, I learned to communicate in more concise and efficient way. I learned to be patient while working in a team. It is really important to give chance to others. It is important to listen to others so that we can come up with good ideas. Finally, I learned to encourage others. It's important as a good leader, you should encourage others to speak and to give ideas for effective goal. Thank you for watching this video.